welcome back to StoneMagpie for the week 7 update, and I'm so excited because I've spent 5 hours 56 minutes on our Lumina picture this week, making a total of 39 hours 9 minutes, and she's finished. I'll scroll down a little bit so that you can see. Ta-da! There we are, the completion of our Lumina from Diamond Art Club. And it's stunning. Really, really like it. Now, one thing to show you is this crystal ball, because where I left you last week, I was wondering whether to change out some of the colours, and I have to say I have. So I'm going to zoom in now and show you a close-up of the crystal ball. So here we are, and I have changed some of these here, which were the same colour as her neck, so it's actually added a nice differentiation between the two areas. So here I've used 152 ABs, which are those ones here, and I've added some here and around there, just to the ends of those, and then I've just changed out a few of the were this colour here, so like the darker lilac, to 208, which are those ones here. They do look quite sort of greeny blue there, but they just add a little bit of extra pizzazz to this crystal ball. There we are. Let's put my hand underneath, so hopefully you can see a bit better. There we are. So I think it's added quite a bit to this. I'm going to zoom back out so you can see again from further afield. So here we are. I think this is the focal point here, her face and the crystal ball. So just by adding those different ABs adds a bit of dimension to it that wasn't there before. And as I say, a bit of differentiation between the neck and those bits there. I haven't changed anything else in the picture. I've kept everything else the same as Diamond Art Club wanted. So there we are. What do you think? Do you love her? There were lots of leftover diamonds, as you can see. Lots of different colours. I think the only one I was slightly worried about was this one here, which was the 996. I got a little bit worried there, but yeah, I have probably about 15 of those left, so I shouldn't have got so worried. But all of the others have lots and lots remaining, and I have to say they are the best diamonds I've ever used with their sparkles. So I am going to add those back into their bags. I've saved all of the bags here. I'm going to add them back in and put them in my white folder that you may have seen when I was doing the Diamond Painting Deutschland kit down. I've got lots of 310s left. What number's that one? I think that's 3371. I've got some whites. I did replace some of those there, though, didn't I, instead of using the whites, and some of the 803. So they're the bigger packs that I have left over. Right, let me get my frame and we will have a look what she looks like when she's framed. Ooh. Here is the complete view from above, so you can see the whole picture, and I decided to go for this frame. Now it's a very, very simple, thin, glossy black frame. It is a 50 by 70, so I think I'm going to lose a little bit of the edges of the picture. But this one, I didn't go for a custom size this time. I wanted to show you something more affordable. And this frame, a 50 by 70, was less than £20 on eBay. It was something like £19.96. Absolute bargain. So we may lose a bit of the sides, but you know, I don't think it's going to be too bad at all. Right, let's get Lumina framed. She is in a cellophane, so we'll remove this. And there you'll be able to see the depth of the frame sides. So it's nice and thin, but quite deep on the front. I did wonder whether to get a box frame for Lumina in like a very dark oak and have her sit back into the frame, so as if she was in like a box. Instead, I've bought the frame that she sits right up in the front of, because I didn't want to lose any of the glisten. I thought about it for quite a while and thought if she was sat right back in a box frame, it might stop the shine of the ABs, etc. So that's why I changed my mind on that. Anyway, let's continue getting her framed. I've not had a frame with these corners in before, so I hope they don't cause a problem. It feels like they're sprung. Anyway, let's lift the backing off. Actually, this is going to be quite useful, this part, because it means I can measure. Actually, it's really not bad at all, is it? You can see probably maybe a millimetre or two difference. Now, on here we have a protective cover again. Is that slightly broken? It is a little bit, but it's sitting. Let's have a. Let's have a little look at this. Will that be noticeable? Please don't have a problem with the frame. Yeah, it is damaged, but you can't actually see that from the front. So I'm going to go with it and let's see what happens when we take the protective cover off. Wow, this protective layer is quite tricky to get off. Aha, there we are. And I always try to pull to the middle so I'm not touching the edges as much as I can. Okay. And again on this side. Okay, that damage has held, so it's not come apart anymore. Okay, right. I'm just wondering actually if I should change it round so that's the bottom, so that I think I will. Have a slight change round. So that if this part slides down a little bit, it will make it even better to cover that damage. Right. Okay. That fits quite tight, but I think if I cut around the edges of the diamonds, it should work really well. Let's get cutting. Oh, better put my reading glasses on for this bit. Sorry if I go quiet, I will be concentrating. This canvas is very, very easy to cut. Good. And I will keep this as part of my file, so I know, and I'm going to write on the back. Right on here, Lumina. That'll do. Yeah, I would have quite liked to keep that detail on. Never mind. So now I turn Lumina over. I get the details from the bottom to see how lumpy it might be if I stick it on the back. I then get a pen to sign StoneMagpie on the back of that, and then add the details underneath. And that means all the details are then on the back of the canvas if ever it was unframed. I'm just going to stick the detail on the back, just with some sellotape to hold it in place. Pop her in, and let's see. Yep, she is slightly too big. See if I can get her to lay flat without cutting any more off. Okay. She's laying nice and flat. I think I am going to put this on the back of her, which is a bit, I'm just going to get some double-sided sticky tape. So I've got some quite wide double-sided sticky tape here, and I just want to hold her onto that bit of card to stop her sagging down. So I'm just going to put some of this in the corners and probably here as well. I might put some at the sides. And this is just a bit of extra hold onto the sheet to try and stop any sag. Right. So I'm going to stick this bit in. And like I say, that's just to hold it a bit firmer in the frame. Lovely. Let's get the backing on. Just checking that I've definitely got the correct way up. And then all I have to do is twist these into place. You can see that they're sort of sprung. Okay, nice. Right, let's see if I can... I think this just gives a bit of strength to the frame. Oh yes, okay. Nice. These are just sprung as well, so easy peasy. And shall we have a look at her in her frame? We need a ta-da moment. Oh, I hope she looks good. Let's see. I think that, yeah, that's sprung out. Sorry, false alarm, false alarm. Ready for another drum roll. Oh no, that one's... Not happy, that one. Let's turn it round like that. And there she is. You might get a bit of reflection now, unfortunately, because that is quite shiny. Let's have a look. There. Oh, I really like her. So here is the finished result of our framed Lumina picture. And I think that frame is absolutely perfect. I am really, really pleased with her. I will get you some other views as well so that you can see what she looks like. It is quite tricky getting a view of her without the reflection in, so I will try various places. So I've popped her on the wall and see. Unfortunately, there isn't any light because the light is behind this wall. So I will try a different view. Okay, so I've now propped her against the table. It's like you're getting a house viewing. Anyway, this is much better light here. So I'm going to try and zoom in. And hopefully we won't get too much reflection. I still don't think you can see the brilliance of the ABs in this picture. But I think it's picking up the shimmer of all of the diamonds. There we are. So I think that's the best view I'm going to be able to get for you, unfortunately. I do hope that you like her. She's so bright and vivid and sparkly, and I just think she's stunning, and I'm so pleased with that frame. Okay everybody, thank you so much for watching each week with me. I really have appreciated you all, and onwards and upwards to the next project. See you there. In the meantime, enjoy your own diamond painting.